Mobile phones have become a big part of our daily lives, from communication, entertainment, business, health, and now education, all of which can be done in just a tap or click. It's like having a virtual personal assistant. But what if a day comes when mobile phones cease to exist? Would you be able to survive a day without your mobile phone? In this story that I am about to read with you, perhaps you would have the same reaction as the people who woke up one day without their smartphones. So, have a seat, relax, and read with me. A Day Without a Smartphone by Alicia Goldstein. After a mysterious blue fog surrounded the boundaries of America, there was a communication breakdown, and all smartphones and computers disappeared. Everyone woke up late as the economy halted, and people were left in a state of shock, unclear on how to relate to one another. Riddled with phantom vibrations coming from their upper legs, stress began to build with no access to their favorite social media sites. It wasn't long before social unrest broke out, leaving people to meet outside in the streets. But what happened next wasn't expected. Initially, people gathered in the streets and the parks, bearing their agitation and loneliness. Many were spotted snapping at each other and their kids as a result of irritable withdrawal syndrome. But as acceptance began to settle in, they began to talk to one another and recognized that they were indeed not alone. Neighbors started to get to know one another. They talked about how crazy it was when they first didn't have access to their phones but were now enjoying being untethered. They got to know one another, learning about their work, histories, and what made them laugh. Parents were attentive, playing and reading to their kids. The kids seemed less abrasive than usual and also happier. It felt good to be connected. There were more real hugs, more real likes with real people. Some people were spotted reading a physical book, while others were found tending their gardens. In some cities, people went to the parks and played sports. Others were busy catching snowflakes on their tongues. In California, people were spotted heading for the beaches, laying out reading a magazine, or playing in the waves. Some people stayed in and baked cookies, played board games, practiced their guitar, or got down to writing that novel they've been waiting to do. There was more time for self care with yoga, meditation, long walks, and even savoring that cup of coffee. As it was getting dark, people joined to watch the sunset, and then afterwards lied down and stared up at the vast sky of stars. Of course, it wasn't a complete utopia. Some people still had to battle traffic, relate to annoying people, and deal with all of life's other techno free stressors. But as they went to bed, there was a greater feeling of connection to others in a way that they had forgotten or never known before, depending on their age. While there were definitely things they missed about their technology, they felt a real sense of connection and community. The next morning, the blue fog had lifted, and everyone's smartphones and computers were back. Everyone was woken up on time, and as soon as the messages drew in their attention, they remembered the wonders of the day before, put it down, and headed out to enjoy the day. Did you enjoy the story that we have read? How well did you understand it? answer these questions. Thank you for reading with me today.